Hello and welcome to Expeditions Rome. I'm Shadowcoast and welcome to the channel. We are kicking off a parallel series playthrough on hard, playing as a Domina. That's right, we're going to roll a female character to see the differences, because there are a few throughout the game, or so I've read. So let's see if we can experience
In the year
those
of Lucius
differences.
Licinius Lucullus, Rome was prosecuting several wars of self-defense, most notably in Greece, where Lucullus himself was commanding the legions. With everyone's gaze directed at the provinces, few could have known that a seemingly inauspicious event in Rome would become the central fulcrum around which the fate of the Republic would turn. The paterfamilias of a venerable patrician house had passed away unexpectedly, and a senator by the name of Vitellius Scaevola had made a bid for the hand of his eldest child. His widow alone believed that Scaevola had poisoned her husband and now strove to take his place and claim his property through marriage. Acting in secret, the widow arranged for her youngest child to be taken out of their villa in the dead of night and smuggled out of Rome.
So, important to note, it's the youngest child. So we are the youngest child. So off the bat, we see some differences. In Roman society, women were not given first names. Alright, we're going to go with Aquila. And our nickname will be... we will be Shadowette. There we go. Let's see, portrait. That one works. That one works. They all kind of work. We're going to go with a Veles combat. So I feel like that one or that one kind of plays the best. We are going to pick this one. We look a little shady because we're going to go probably roll an assassin melee DPS character. I can't even tell the differences with the... Okay, there's some subtle differences. Eye color. I can't tell. That's like hazel. We're not going to spend too much time. We'll do a little bit of a tan. And our hairstyle, how do we want it? Up, out. I think we're going to go with this one because we're trying to align the character with our portrait to a degree. We'll stick with black hair, and heights will be very short, short. Let's be short because then we can dodge more, hypothetically. So let's see how this plays out. We can pick different dialogue options to be different. We are going to use logic. We're going to throw it on hard. We're going to keep combat death on, but Iron Man off so we can load. Hard is hard. We might go back and try a insane campaign. If you want that, please comment.
Did you hear me, Domina? Your body is surely present, but your mind seems somewhere else.
Alright, I feel out of my depth.
Do not worry. Events have a way of unfolding regardless of your involvement. Worrying helps no one. I asked the Triarchus how close we are to Lesbos, but he would not give me a straight answer.
Alright.
Indeed.
We're gonna play
In
the
his defense,
assassin.
there are many islands on this sea, and they mostly look the same.
We're gonna use logic.
Will you check with the Triarchus? Hopefully he will give you a clearer answer. He
Me-
told me his name is Geminus.
I think he's
If nothing
probably
else, you do have a way
incompetent,
of making
but
unreasonable
he might be
people
up to
see
something
reason.
else. We'll find out.
You should also go and thank Quintus Aquilinus. Thank you for bringing me along. Yet do not worry. The Vitellius brothers have no reason to do them any harm. Besides, you cannot save them by worrying.
Alright, so we're gonna kind of skip through this stuff. For the dialogue option, because this is technically the second kind of playthrough that I'm posting, I'm going to kind of accelerate certain things, but we're also looking for the differences.
You are not my subordinate. Please call me Kaiser, if it isn't too familiar. With all due respect, I'd better
Alright,
not.
you won't call me Shadowette?
My subordinates call me Centurio. My superiors call me Aquilinus.
Alright, let's go over the plan.
She did not keep you apprised. Your mother has secretly been making arrangements with the consul. You will, of course, not participate in the war in any capacity. You are a woman.
Alright, I will not just sit around on the console stand like some item of decoration. Oh, but here we go. I like this one. I am well aware of that. Why should I not experience adventure? I can fight better than most of your
That
men.
is completely out of the question.
Oh,
One
snap.
note of advice. I know Lucullus is a friend of your family, but remember, he is the consul, elected by the people to rule all of Rome.
We're
It's best
experiencing
if
the
you don't act
sexism
too
right off the
familiar with
bat.
him
I
in
mean,
front of his
they're
men.
putting it in the period, so I'm actually really interested. So one thing, there are 2 campaigns going on. I have Shadowette, which is a Sagittarius range DPS playthrough, and this one, which will be a Veles melee playthrough. I will probably ultimately only post one overall, like a lot of videos in one and then a few in another. So if you prefer to see the female melee DPS playthrough versus the male range DPS playthrough, please comment and drop likes on different videos. That'll help direct the content. So let's jump right in and get going here. We're gonna go talk to Gaius and see if this guy's also
I heard she's running
a little
from a senator who wants
sexist.
her dead.
Solway,
Keep your voice down.
All right.
it
Gonna
is a
introduce
pleasure.
yourselves.
I am Gaius Julius Caesar.
Gonna ask
Not
you
at
a few
all.
questions.
But keep in mind, I'm not the most experienced soldier either.
Interesting. We're gonna say military assignments.
If you don't play an important part, you will be torn.
All right. So luckily he's kind of no different. He just doesn't really question
is he
if
looking for?
say we're on a military
like this all
assignment or
morning.
not. Let's see if Geminus is up to
Hmm?
no good.
What? Yes, Geminus. So,
Why
I'm
are
a little
you
preoccupied.
preoccupied, my man? It looks like he's. So we're gonna use the power of observation. We're Logos here. He's looking to the left.
You're right. The rowers are getting tired. We should let them rest soon, but that will cause even more delay. Wait. Ah, shit. They're headed straight towards us. They're gonna ram.
Get your father's weapons. Let's see if you're as formidable a woman as Lucullus said.
Oh, nice. All right. When the going gets tough, you're okay to let me fight. I appreciate that. All right. It comes in from the left. He was looking to the left, like he was prepared for it. I'm gonna say, using logic, that's a little suspicious. All right. So we already know all this
Fine,
stuff.
Centurio.
Form up! Let's get
We're
these
gonna put
pirates
you
off our
here,
ship!
you here. Oh, you're in the middle. Do I still have? Okay, I still have a weapon. Let's go ahead and get rolling. So basically, what I'm gonna do here is 3 to 6. Critical hit. You can see that he's harried. We're gonna move up here. Untrained enemies give us an extra action point. So we're gonna further move up. Nope. I want you to move over here. I think that's technically... Oh boy, we have to move up further. I didn't think this one through. Did not think this one through. Alright. Oh shoot, you can't go through me. That sucks.
You're deadly with that thing. I've lived other lives before this one.
I think I misplayed this.
Hold them there. I'll circle around them.
Oh, that guy went down. Okay, this is what I was worried about.
Where's that gladiator who boarded with us?
Up there!
Oh!
Never underestimate
He,
the value
he
of
just
an
one-shot
impressive
that guy. I haven't seen that before. Now that one is new to me. Um. Alright, so you're gonna move there. I'm trying to determine. I'd rather move you up because we're gonna protect our main character. And the question then becomes, can you go engage that character? So we're gonna circle this guy. And we're going to, there isn't really cover, but we're gonna fall behind. That's Geminus. He hasn't done much. Let's move in closer because there's a range component. 4 to 7 health. That does a lot more damage. Alright, you have moves left because he kept killing them, but we can't use it because we can only use 1 move per turn. So that is unfortunate. Let's finish you off.
This is it! Just one more!
Alright, victory.
Back to Neptune's asshole, barbarians! The Triarchs run us straight
I
into
agree
the
with you.
pirate.
This was
I
too great of
will
a
make
coincidence.
him
We were
pay
a
for
little
his
suspicious to
betrayal.
begin with,
It is quite unusual for pirates to attack any ship,
and Gaius
let
agrees with
alone a
us.
heavily armed Roman galley. They
So-
prefer to attack lightly defended coastal towns instead. It's less risky and more profitable.
Well, let's go talk to the man.
You can't loot. Just want to make sure, because sometimes there's stuff that you can loot. Who's this guy? That's Gaius.
Geminus, you steered us into a trap.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I had nothing to do with it, I promise. They came out of nowhere.
Silence! You utter nonsense! By Mars, it is the sea! How can anyone come from
Vestia makes a good
We
point.
cannot execute a man
makes a
based
good
on
point.
no evidence. Besides, we need our Triarchus to make it safely ashore.
Alright.
What do you say, kid? What do you
Alright,
think we
so-
should do?
He won't call us by our nickname, but he'll call
I'm
us
just a
kid.
humble
Just saying,
Cantorio, albeit a
attention to
particularly
detail.
well-dressed one.
a little
Lucullus
inconsistent.
has greater plans. Your father's dead. The time
We are close.
Alright, he wants him dead because he doesn't
Doubt.
trust him.
We are, many of us, important. The
Guy
Kingdom
says-
of Pontus is known to sponsor pirates.
He
to
might be
harass
sponsored
and
by
weaken
pirates. We're
Rome.
gonna execute him.
I do
Using
not
logic, I
believe-
think
No
he was in on it.
tolerance
He was
for
looking
failure.
that way. He didn't do anything
Very
to
well.
fight. He didn't take any damage.
Let us hope you will hold yourself to the same standard.
Alright, I'm here to succeed,
No
not
one
fail.
intends to fail. Yet, inevitably, even the gods fail.
Thank you,
No,
Cineros.
I had no
I
way,
already
no,
have enough
please.
going against me,
I told you!
given just the times
Keep
and
silent.
your lack of trust in my ability to fight, but I will prove you all wrong.
Rowers, up the tempo! And keep your eyes open.
Okay, so Warmonger and Stoic like us, Conciliatory do not, so we just want to keep that in mind as we build our team and manage their personalities. So as I mentioned before, if you want to see more of this playthrough versus the other playthrough, please drop a comment. We're going to go roll a Veles, so we are going to go Assassin. And we're going to build the Assassin tree. I want some of the like tactical elements that we'll get from Duelist and Brawler, but we're going to go pretty deep into Assassin to begin with. So Assassin's more your single target DPS, burning them down. So we're going to get in there. We'll be taking on bosses and enemy leaders and burning them down. So that completes Pirates by the Mediterranean, or whatever the first mission was. We are in Act 1 Asia Minor. We are going to go talk to Lucullus and get teed up for the next engagement, but we won't actually take it on. So we're going to skip
Domina,
through some of this stuff.
You think like an... All right, Pete. You've been seaborne. The console waits in the command. A word.
Shall I leave you alone, Domini?
Stay, Zoe. Your help might be necessary.
Alright, so this is different. Alright, what is it? Why are you being so shifty?
No. I'm trying to be discreet. I want to make sure we're on the same page. You're not here to fight.
I'm not some delicate flower.
Your mother has sent you here to be kept safe, away from your family's enemies. To be honest, I don't think it is wise to send one's daughter to war. Actually, I think it's insane. But what I think is unimportant. My job is to protect you.
Alright, we're gonna be nice to him.
Of course.
We're gonna need him. Alright, I like the, like, I didn't think about it, but like rolling like a male versus female character in the times, they're making it somewhat kind of
True enough. Soon they'll be
over here. What am I doing? Where am I going? So it's interesting. I like how it's shaping up. Let's see how it's kind of pulled through the rest of the game.
This is not going to work, as long as the rebels keep receiving supplies by sea.
We will need to cut their supply lines. It's an operation for our occulta speculatores.
Let's ask about
Straight
that.
to business. You are your father's daughter indeed. Very well. Let us skip the greetings. The occulta speculatores are, shall we say, a special cohort assembled for particularly daring undertakings.
Lucullus is like, we're gonna use
and you will
you.
have to prove yourself as part of it.
That's what I've come here for.
There will be ample opportunities for that, my young ward. A trial by fire is what you need. Now pay attention. We've been in a deadlock here on Lesbos for some time now. My co-consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotter.
The fortress of Mytilene. I volunteer for the vanguard.
So be it. You will meet.
All right.
I expect you have questions.
Alright, let's ask if they have
You
a
have
problem
nothing
with
to
us.
fear from Julius Calidus. I know him well. You can trust him.
Why can't I
If you
take
are
a part?
fast, you may yet play a part in that. But for the assault to succeed, you must do this first. That doesn't make what we're... Regaining control of the Agaium Mari is a crucial step in cutting
prefer to
off.
choose
Must
my own
prove
people.
yourself, and you will be able to name your companions. However, you will want Cali... Wait. Are those your father? Visit my smith...
Okay, thank you. So we're actually gonna
Solway.
talk to...
Interesting, to the extent of my knowledge and ability. Indeed, like you, I've never been to location.
So we're just skipping some of
is one
this?
of the most important. Be that as, of course. Does it matter? In a war like fascinating, isn't? Wait. Listen.
So he's gonna
that
ask
is
me a
good.
favor.
I've
We're
been
gonna run a
keeping
side
detailed
mission.
account of our journey. I have seen a particular man walking out of my tent. Pain comes in many forms. Physical,
Alright,
emotional.
very well. Tell me what I can
The
do for you.
Centurio is called a grip. Needless.
Alright, so let's go. We're gonna pick up some weapons. We're gonna run this side quest.
harassing that old Serwis with the limp again.
That small-dicked boy.
He's over here.
Did you tell the prefect?
The pirates are getting bolder.
You won't do anything
So
about
let's
it.
talk to this guy and see
We're
if
in the
interaction's
middle of something,
different.
Domina. What do you want?
Alright, I'm here to retrieve the
This-
private party.
Ah, but this is priceless. A journal written by Cotter's stupid nephew, who thinks of himself as the greatest commander history has ever seen.
We're gonna see what it says in there.
He drew his blade pointed defiantly at the looming horizon. Set sail, he proclaimed. We have a world to conquer.
We're gonna...
Why don't you send him back here to beg for it again?
Alright, so he might not seem like much now, but he is a tribunus and he has friends in high places. Today's blue-eyed rookie is tomorrow's imperator. What's more, he strikes me as a man who forgives easily and remembers those who served him well.
All right. I guess you rich kids stick together. Take it, and let's not speak of this again.
Alright, we're gonna get some armor.
What are you doing walking around with weapons like that, girl?
Ooh. I have no patience for disparaging comments.
If he said it, I guess I'm obliged to make it true. Help yourself to any of the gear on the racks. Take all of it if you need it.
Alright. We're gonna take it. Oh. We're gonna take all of it. Alright, inventory. Here we go. We're getting into... Okay, we have to decide how we want to equip weapons. Slashing damage that induces bleeding. I like that. Worn dagger. Okay. I think I like this setup. We're gonna go ahead and 2 and 5, 3 and 6, 4 and 6. Get rid of the old stuff. In with the new, out with the old. Now that we're in kind of war gear.
How long?
Speaking of which, do I? Okay,
They're gonna
we don't
keep
have a
us
helmet
here.
yet.
It's driving me crazy too. I came here to kick Mithridates' ass, not to sit on the beach day in and day out waiting for something to happen.
Solway, I see you have
Alright.
successfully retrieved my journal.
I made him see
May I
reason.
ask, what can I say? I'm not surprised. One last question before we're done. Did you read my journal?
Should we lie? We're gonna lie to him.
You are a poor liar, and I am disappointed.
Ooh.
I expected better of you.
Ouch. Ouch. Damaged our relationship a little bit there. We shouldn't have lied. We should have been honest. We are playing an assassin. Alright. We are gonna go head out into the big wide world. We're going to call this an episode. So if you want to see more of this playthrough, please drop a thumbs up and please comment. I'll be playing a lot of Expeditions Rome over the upcoming weeks. I won't be posting everything, so I'll ultimately pick one campaign or another. We can already see there's some differences rolling a female character versus a male character, which has been interesting. So if you want to see more of this versus the other one, let me know in the comments. As always, if you want to support the channel, the best way to do so is subscribing. I always appreciate that support. It's extremely motivating. And hope to see you in future episodes. Shadow Coast out.